And we're back. We're back at the scene of the Ocean Monument. So, without any further delay, let's take our potions. I've taken all my armor off. Now, the original design for this Guardian farm came from Shulkercraft. That's where I saw it the first time. And we're going to go ahead and place this in our inventory slots here, get some stuff ready to go. As you can see, I'm completely invisible. I have some stuff in my hand, but yeah, I don't think those pesky guardians are gonna pay too much attention to it. Now, the first thing I believe the first thing I want to do here is I want to get this top platform cleared off. We don't want any of this junk up here. Hey there, guardians. Nice not seeing me. Now, in the tutorials, of course, they all tell you to kill the boss guardians first. You can if you want to. But I find that if you have enough invisibility potions, that you should be okay. We'll test it out right now, as a matter of fact. So we gotta clear this bad boy up. Get all this junk off the top. We're gonna be putting... Oh, man. What the heck? Is this because I... Oh, man. Okay, well, thank goodness for video editing so we could wait that out. The mining effect has worn off. I've cleared off the platform, and now we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go 3 in from the sides. And there's going to be... It's not going to be totally even here at first because there's 4 spaces over there. So, now, we have to place 44 blocks up, so... Like I said, if you want to watch a much faster and better tutorial on this, go catch Shulkercraft. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this should be tall enough now. Okay, this needs to be 1 taller over here. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and place our kelp in here. Actually, what we need to do is we need to pour some water down from the top first. Now, let's get some kelp blocks ready. Kelp blocks, you know. They're blocks. Okay, very good. We have our little water tube coming up here now. And let's take care of that. Now, the next thing we want to do is place a piece of soul sand on each of the 4 corners. And then we put 6 scaffolding blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, on Bedrock, there's a timer that lets you know how much time you've got left. For some reason, Java doesn't have that, and it's really annoying. So, what we got to do now is we got to build this platform out here. Okay, we have a little platform here now. Let's get our temporary blocks and our glass. And we're going to go ahead and do this. Got to build a little lip around here. Okay. Now, the next step is to put some water in the corners, first of all. And then you're going to want to put some water in the middle. And what you want to do is you want to go right to the center, right here. So just place some water in the centers on all 4 sides. Now, the next step in the process, we're going to go upstairs. Oh, we got a flapper up here. Okay. Every time I want to crouch and sneak, I got issues. So, which direction? We're going to build it off in this direction. So we're going to place some temporary blocks here. You want to go down to the 3rd one, like right here. Here we go. And we build 3 out. And now we're going to build a 3x3 glass platform up here. Okay, and this is the platform that we're going to put our chests on, so. Oops. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, now, very good start to this. And now we're going to go ahead and put down those hoppers. We brought 10 hoppers along for this little project. And we want to put them off on this side here. Okay. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll it's going to be a total of 10. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to bridge over here with a couple more scaffolding. There we go. So let's shut that up. I think that thing's supposed to be shut up anyway. If I recall, we Go ahead and place down a couple of glass blocks up here. We want to make this too high. Then we want to get our walls. And you'll just barely have enough space in your inventory to hold all this stuff. Yes, that's how it's supposed to go. Now, before we forget, let's go ahead and place these soul campfires. Ow. Careful not to burn yourself. For crying out loud. It's okay. It's just a little fire. It can't hurt you. And we want to build this wall that goes the whole way around here. The thing about scaffolding, man. Okay, do I have another invisibility potion? No, I do not. My invisibility potions are all back at the boat. Well, we'll see how far I can get along without using invisibility here. Man, every time I want to sneak, I sink through the floor. It's very off-putting. I don't like being up high like this and not being able to sneak. See if we can get this attached over there. There we go. See, the hoppers on the sides are going to catch stuff because those guys flop all over the place. Alright. Now, that's something else I need to do. I almost completely forgot. Let's go ahead and knock these 3 out. And let's go ahead and put in some temporary blocks right here. There, now we can sneak. Now we're going to go ahead and put some water running across there. Yes, here's my other water bucket. Thank goodness I brought it with. There we go. And now we're going to cover this sucker up. See, I always bring more materials than I think I'm going to need. Here, let's go ahead and replace this. Okay. See, it's a very easy guardian farm. Now, we want to go over here and we want to build 3 blocks out. And then we want to go ahead and put 86 scaffolding up, I believe it is. And 86. There we go. Now up to the top of the scaffolding we go. I'm not going to be putting the finishing touches on the farm until I swim back to my little shipwreck over there and get the final invisibility potion. Because I'm going to have to go back down and place some more soul sand at the very bottom. So I'm going to save my invisibility potion for that period of time, because I think I only have 1 left. Yes, we go the whole way up here because that'll make all the guardians spawn right around where that soul sand area is going to be, you know? How do I do this without sneaking? No! Okay, I'm in trouble now. No invisibility. I'm out of here. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. What's this? So I'm respawning at the very beginning of my world? What, I didn't sleep in that bed? I did sleep in the bed. Oh, but I slept in that sleeping bag up at the top. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, well, for you it was just a couple seconds. For me, it was several hours. But thank goodness I had my home coordinates written down just in case of an emergency as me dying without a bed. Let me tell you, that was no fun. I almost forgot that my house is basically 7,000 blocks away from spawn. It's a long way. long walk. But you know what it did do? It reminded me why I love the early games so much. The struggle of the early game. Okay, guys. See, everything is nice and decent up there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to place soul sand all along the bottom of this platform, or on top of the Ocean Monument's tallest part here. I actually had to stop my recording and everything because that's a whole other episode. Just me finding my way back home. But you know what? It was kind of fun, actually. It was kind of fun, I have to say. Here, let's not go into the kill chamber. Now, what I need to do is I need to get my elytra. But the dangerous part is done. So we're going to skedaddle out of here, and we're going to go over here, put on our elytra and our armor and stuff, and head back out and put the final touches on that. The invisible man puts his clothes back on. I went and gathered up the basic supplies that were floating in the water. Okay, where's my rockets? Let's get back up there. Let's finish up our AFK platform up here. If I can somehow manage... You know what? I'm not going to try to land on that. Whoa. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, it's official. I am officially the worst person to ever play Minecraft. That being said, it's a good thing I had that backup set of elytra. There we go. I don't know why I'm having this much trouble on this one, because the last time I did this, it went very smoothly. Of course, I wasn't filming and I was watching a tutorial, and everything was explained nicely. I didn't have to remember anything. And so this is our AFK spot up here. Now I'm going to make it slightly larger than the tutorial says. And they have a single slab above your head to protect you from, I guess, phantom spawning and getting you. But I don't trust a single slab. You know? So what I like to do is I like to actually just go ahead and make the whole darn platform like a little sandwich board up here. Is that it for my glass? I guess it is. Oh well, this will be a nice little place for me to land on and then drop down here on my elytra. Now, let's go over here and take a little peek. Oh, you know what? But you know what? I'm going to leave this bed right there. Just in case something bad happens to me, I'll spawn up here. I got another bed out at the ship. I'll pick that up. Now we just want to look down here and see what's going on. See there? Those bad boys are busy gathered at the trough. And there you go. A simple guardian farm. Anybody can do it. It's super easy. You'll never die. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. And I'll see y'all next time.